Revel Styler has been so popular, and we have the best price that you're going to find. In fact, we're saving you $100 because the price, even the QVC price, and at retail, it's $240. We're doing it for under $140, so you save $100. You're getting it on Easy Pay for $28 and free shipping and handling. It's the first day at this price, and let me show you what you're going to get. This is how you dry your hair and style your hair at the same time. So no more flat irons or curling irons or any hot tools. The tools are built on the hair dryer. So you can get so many different looks. Jackie's back with us from Sharper Image. Jackie, I'm just gonna quickly show everybody what they get and then we can start styling.
Yeah,
so
you got it, girl.
You get the hair dryer itself, which I'll even use for like a rough dry.
Yeah.
And then
the actual new attachment is the hair dryer. So if you are like a super straight straight hair, then you don't maybe necessarily need the other attachments. You're going to use the hair dryer attachment, or you can use it for a rough dry attachment, like you had mentioned.
We have a detangler here.
Detangler, right, for thick, long hair. The smoothing brush, so to get the straight hair. And then we have our left and a right airflow curler for both sides. And then we have the volumizing attachment, which is a large oval size. And then finally the styling brush attachment.
All right, let's get right to it, because this is really for anyone with pretty much any length of hair.
I would say chin length and below, Sandra. Yeah, absolutely. So Trisha owns this dryer. She loves it. And these girls are all self-styling like you would at home. And I want to emphasize, we're all about cutting your dry time in almost half, and also with a safer heat. So what's really cool and unique about us in Sharper Image, there is an internal thermometer. So as Trisha is drying her hair, she's never overheating her hair in the process. And she used the volumizing attachment. That's the large oval one. So she was able to get this gorgeous sleek bob, which I love. I think it's really modern. And she was able to then still get the volume at the root.
Different haircut. She didn't get her haircut, right?
No, she didn't get her haircut.
Wow. Because I can really see her layers here that I actually can't see in the before.
Yes,
especially now with all this humidity. Like, look how much smooth her hair looks, smooth, and it has so much volume.
And it's got
really
nice body to it.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Like you had mentioned, Sandra, look at her beautiful layers, and you can really see the angle of her haircut better.
It is bouncy.
Because you know how sometimes you get a new haircut and you're like, I don't really know what to do with it? But if you get the multi-styler, it's gonna make you a dream to do your hair. It's gonna make it so effortless and easy.
Now, I do wanna say, our ladies tonight, our models, they did their own hair.
Yes.
And this is what I love about these Sharper Image presentations, because we could bring in, you know, celebrity hairstylists and that kind of thing, but they can make anybody's hair look good.
Yeah.
The question is, can you get your hair to look how you want it to look in your bathroom on a hot July morning, right? And the answer is yes, they're doing it themselves too. So Pam's gonna show us how she uses the curl.
Yes, and these are the airflow curlers. So again, if you have damp hair, this is meant to be used on damp hair. So forget about drying your hair and then using a curling iron. Go right in with those airflow curlers.
So what she's going to do is she's going to use the hair dryer attachment in here just to get the hair mostly dry, right?
Yes, Sandra, yes.
And then when your hair is mostly dry but still damp, that's when you go in with the attachment.
Yes, exactly. So I'm going to slow it down for a little bit because Pam here is using the Cool Touch. Sharper Image is really known for this unique Cool Touch. That is going to set your style. And what's unique about ours, you press it and release. And so you don't have to hold down that cool shot button anymore, because that's the last step in your drying process.
Oh my gosh.
But look at these great fun curls. This is what like a professional stylist would do it in the salon, but you can do this at home. And everybody says, Jackie, when I get this dryer, these airflow curlers are so fun.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, and I got to tell you, similar products out there can cost many hundreds of dollars. This does normally cost $240. We are saving you $100, but we're also saving you so much time. Also, notice the difference in the color of her hair. After, it looks so much brighter and shinier.
Yeah.
That's part of the technology here.
Right. So this internal thermometer never overheats the hair. So if you have silver or gray hair, a lot of hot tools will yellow the hair or yellow the cuticle and damage the cuticle. And then you see like that brassy dryness.
Yeah.
Not with the multi-styler, because it keeps the integrity of the hair. So a lot of you that are maybe new to styling your hair or have never got a really nice professional dryer, you're gonna maybe struggle a little bit in the beginning. But what's nice is that you can keep going over and over again, and you never have to overheat the hair, Sandra.
And here's the thing, if you're someone who's drying your hair, it comes with a nice case too. If you're someone who's drying your hair and then taking a curling iron to it, or like a flat iron or something like that, the time, and then your hair has to be perfectly dry before you put those hot tools on it, and then you've got all that damage. It's damage on top of damage. This is basically when your hair is dry, your hair's styled.
Yes.
It's one tool with all the different attachments. And the great thing is, it's like having 7 different tools because she can go from beautiful curls
Yes.
to smooth, right?
It's so true, Sandra. Okay, if you have curly hair like Shannon and I do, and you want to change it up, but you're like, oh, forget about it. It's going to take me 45 minutes to blow out my hair. Not anymore with the multi-styler. So Shannon, go a little slower. She pops off. This is a smoothing brush attachment. So if you've got thick curly hair, you smooth it out first. It doesn't have to be completely dry. Then you're going to go in. See how nice and smooth and sleek she got that? Then you're going to go in with the airflow curler or whatever attachment that you want to use. And I love how you're going slow, Shannon, because I really feel like I like to teach when I'm doing this cell, because you're going to learn how to do it on your own too, just like the girls are doing here. You just take the section of hair, it wraps it around the airflow curler. It's so fun. I can't tell you that. It's like fun to do your hair. And look at this.
And actually, Shannon and I have very different hair textures, but I'll tell you what I just learned. This is going to work for me because of humidity. Because that smoothing for me is going to kind of get rid of that humidity and then lock the curl in.
Yes, right, exactly.
So really, everybody's going to benefit. Here's the different attachments and the looks you can achieve.
Okay, so again, chin length and below. There's your curler barrow, so don't be afraid. You can still use it on short hair. Then you've got the second picture, which is the round brush. So that's like that nice kind of Farrah Fawcett oval look. And then that paddle brush, which is what Shannon was just using. And then the oval brush. So the oval brush is your volumizing attachment. It gets a lot of hair. So we are covering the spectrum of hair textures and types. And again, the versatility that you get, and you're still getting. I have friends that own more expensive ones, and they're like, Jackie, the Sharper Image dryer does just as a beautiful job as the expensive dryers do. Look at this B&A.
Oh my gosh, and you did this all yourself.
Yep.
It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, beautiful in the before, gorgeous in the after, and I like it. It's about versatility, right?
Yes, Sandra,
so
exactly.
For her to dry her hair and then use hot tools on her hair to get this look, it wouldn't be worth it. She would be damaging her hair.
Right.
I'd say just keep the before. It's so pretty, right?
Yes.
But like now she has
great
the
hair.
ability, she has the ability to kind of just have versatility. Like we all want different looks, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I go straight, curly, back and forth.
It's fun, right?
Shannon likes it too, but she was able to do her own hair and look how shiny and
I know.
smooth.
You don't have to worry about the left or the right. It weighs 1.5 pounds, so it's very lightweight. So if you have trouble with dexterity or holding things above your head, I know like me, I get my wrist gets sore. Not with the multi-styler. Again, you're not damaging your hair in the process or overheating the hair.
And I just want to remind you, comes in a really nice case.
Yes.
You get all of the attachments you could ever need. And guess what? You're getting this home. You're saving $100 getting it home for 5 easy payments of $28 with free shipping and handling. Best price we've done.
Thanks,
Thank you
Sandra.
so much.
You're welcome.
All right, also from Sharper Image, everybody is going crazy for this mirror.